Hello, friends. Our Sunday sermon was from Philippians 4, 1 through 9. And that's what I'm doing this page on today. I'm just doing a wreath that says rejoice always. As you can see from my Bible that I take to church, I have copious notes on that in my Bible, and the points he made were stand right, be right, pray right, think right, and do right. And he connected it all to this scripture. It was really good. I may end up taking some notes in here around the wreath on the from the sermon. I've already started this, so this video wouldn't be too long. I did prep my page with the Dinah Wakley Clear Gesso, and I'm using the Koi Secura Pocket Fill Sketchbox watercolors. I've pre-mixed some of the colors. I made kind of a peachy color with a red and a yellow and a little bit of brown in there, and then I've got a darker shade of the same colors. And I started by just drawing a circle on my page, and so I would know where I wanted my wreath to go. And then, I don't think you can see it here, but I've drawn a circle for where I want some of the flowers to be. I decided to divide it up in thirds. You don't have to do it like this. You could do a floral bunch at the bottom and then one at the top, or you could do flowers all the way around. But I'm doing 3 central bunches of flowers, one here and then 2 more up here, so it's in thirds. And I just planned out the roses. I didn't really plan out anything else. I just kind of play that by ear. My page is a little bit turned up because of the prepping, and it'll flatten out once I close my Bible a while, but I've just put a rubber band over here on the side to hold it down, and that does help. So we'll just start with these roses and buds down here with the peachy color. And I'm going to start in the center and just kind of go around in a swirl. Excuse me, I've got allergies and they're acting up this morning. I'm just going to kind of fan it out. And don't be afraid to leave white. You see I've left a bunch in here, and I'm going to go back and add some more colors to that. In fact, right now I'll go ahead and add a little bit more of this more intense color toward the center. I've got a pencil line showing right there, so I'm going to add a little bit there. And then we'll see what that looks like when that dries. Okay, now I'm going to do a bud over here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just starting with a little kind of a spirally thing. And then I washed my brush off with clear and water, and I'm just smoothing that out a little bit. I'm going to add maybe a petal over here on the side, like this one is opening up a little bit. And I'm going to do another one over here on this side. Make this one a little bit smaller, maybe. Okay, I'm just going to leave that for a few minutes, and I'll come back and add some more color to that. Then I mixed up this viridian hue and a little gray with that to make this color, and the same one I use for the letters. I use the paint for the letters, and I just put a little gray in it to dull it up a little bit. And to make this, you see these up here are a little bit more intense than these. I just painted these the first time and I haven't gone back and done anything, but I can go back and add a little bit more intense color on that just to make them stand out a little bit more. I'm not really thinking too much about it, just adding a little bit. And down here, I'm just going to do a little kind of a vine, and I'll make a few more of those leaves. And when I make them, I want to go this way, I'm going to leave a little bit in the white in the middle of the leaf open a little bit. You don't have to do that, but and just add however many you want to add. And I'll put one on the other side too. Okay, then I did, and that, by the way, was just a little round brush. It doesn't have a number on it, I don't think. And now I'm going to use this brush that's even smaller to make this part. I'm going to use a little bit different green just to add some interest. And just make a little kind of branch. And maybe one here. Like I said, I don't really plan this out. I just see where something needs to be put and add it in. Okay, and then I'm just using the purple and just dibble-dabbing. Sometimes if I have a boo-boo on my paper, like I have a mark and I don't know where it came from, I'll make sure I put a flower on top of it just to camouflage the mistake. Like Bob Ross used to say, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. So sometimes that determines where I put things. And then I made these little star flowers, just with 5 little petals. And I think I'll put some here and just make 5 little lines. too much water there, but it'll be okay. And just every now and then look at it and see where you might need something. Okay, now I'm going to go back and add a little bit more color to my roses. If you decide you want an edge to be turned up, you can darken one side of it. Or if you want to divide petals, you can do that. I think it's kind of cool just to let it do its own thing, though. Okay, now I'm going to get some green so I can I'm mixing this bright yellow green and maybe putting a little bit of brown with it to tone it a little bit. That might have been too much, but we'll go with it. If you've got a real light petal like that, then you can add a leaf on one side of it, like this one right. This is real light right here, so I can go in and add a leaf and kind of define the shape of that petal a little bit. I think I need something right in here. I did use that same green, the Viridian hue, with a little bit of gray. I mixed it a little darker. This long brush doesn't do as well for so I can just do some kind of vines. That one got kind of carried away. And keep looking at it and see, you know, where you might need to add some more intense color. And then I can go back with the leaves and add some more of that darker in there. And once these yellow ones are dry, I'm going to mix up some, or use this same color and put a dot in the middle like I did with these. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any gentlemen on here. You can go back and dab some darker in there. And I think that is pretty much it. Let me put a leaf right here. I think I need something here. So I hope you enjoy. And please tag me if you decide to do this so I can see what you've done.